And now we're going to request that Desiree pause and present some of her personality into this union. Yes, okay. And then again, Pierre, you're going to present more of your personality. There we go. You pour some of your personality. Here we have two lives merging into one, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to do a capstone. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have the two lives that have actually merged into one. And now I'm going to put the capstone on it. We're going to be sealing this. This is going to be presented to the couple. And they're going to choose a special place in their home that they're going to display this. And many of their friends and their family will eventually ask them why and what does that represent. And both Pierre and Desiree will tell the story of today, of how their two lives have merged into one. They have two different personalities, but those two personalities complement each other as we find the complementation in this particular vase. And now, ladies and gentlemen, another unique part of the ceremony, which is all very symbolic, is the roses. And I'm going to present the rose to the bride as well as the groom. And I want you to listen to these words, please. And as we listen to these words, we're going to actually have some of the music playing. Your gift to each other for your wedding today has been your wedding rings, which shall always be an outward demonstration of your vows of love and respect. It will be a public showing of your commitment to each other. You now have what remains the most honorable title which may exist between a man and a woman, the title husband and wife. For your first gift as husband and wife, that gift will be a single rose. In the past, the rose was considered a symbol of love, and a single rose always meant only one thing. It meant the words, I love you. So it is appropriate that for your first gift as husband and wife, that gift should be a single rose. Will you please exchange the roses? Pierre, Desiree, in some ways it seems like you have done very little differently. Just a moment ago you were holding one rose, and now you are holding one rose. In some ways a marriage ceremony is like this. In some ways tomorrow is going to seem no different than yesterday. But in fact today, just now, you both have given and received one of the most valuable and precious gifts of life. One I hope will always remind you of your love, the gift of true and abiding love within the devotion of marriage. Pierre and Desiree, I would ask whenever you make your home in the future, whether it be a large and elegant home or a small and graceful one, that you both choose a very special place in your home for roses, so that on each anniversary of this truly wonderful occasion, you both may take a rose to that spot, both as your recommitment to your marriage, and a recommitment that this will be a marriage based upon love. In every marriage, there are times when it is difficult to find the right words. It is easiest to hurt who we most love. It is easiest to be most hurt by who we most love. It might be difficult sometimes to say, I'm sorry, or I forgive you, or I need you, or I'm hurting. If this should happen, if you simply cannot find the right words, leave a rose at that spot which both of you have selected. For that rose says what matters most of all, and should overpower all other things and all other words. The rose says the words, I still love you. And the other should accept this rose for the words which cannot be found, and remember the love and the hope that you both share today. Pierre and Desiree, if there is anything you remember of this marriage ceremony, it is that it was love that brought you here today, and it is only love which can make it a glorious union, and it is by love which your marriage shall endure. God bless you. Mr. and Mrs. Fareed. All right. We're going to be seated at the registry table for the signing of the register.